Hi, Joel Munch here, and welcome to my video series. Actually, this is my first video series. I've never done this before, so I'm going to learn along with you how to do this well. Why am I doing this? Well, I've had over 30 years of a career, primarily in consulting, and I want to share my experiences. I also want to learn something new. I'm always looking for new challenges, and this is a challenge for me. I've never sat in front of a camera and talked about my experiences. The majority of my career, I've been a consultant, actually from straight out of college, went into consulting and never looked back. I love consulting, and I love the opportunity it's given me to see a vast variety of cultures, corporate cultures, as well as just cultures, different countries, different companies, how they work, how they function, how they operate across a variety of industries, dozens of industries. And that's been an exciting ride for me. Now I want to share some of that experience, but I also want to give insight into what I'm doing and a little bit of how I do it. I'm working on a book about my experience becoming a CIO, the journey to get to becoming a CIO of an international public company, as well as the things that I learned while being a CIO. Some of those things I learned about myself. One is being a CIO is fun, but not something I want to do every day. I love being a consultant, and primarily because I get to work with people like you and coach and mentor and help achieve goals that may seem crazy, but when working together, you can achieve almost anything. So throughout my career, a large part of what I've done has been more coaching than managing. I'm a pretty good manager, getting stuff done. I've implemented a lot of things around the world. I'm a much better coach though. I like working with people, helping them find what's special, what are they really great at doing, and actually help them become great at doing that. It's an amazing process to watch when people find those things, and just by shifting a little bit or a lot, they move from struggling and frustrated to having the experience of a lifetime. So the other thing you're going to get insight into is some of the content I'm developing for the executive coaching series I provide through my company, Accelaway. I'm going to be working on it right here. So I'm just recording this using my iPhone as well as a second iPhone I have. So you get a little bit of the behind the scenes look, I guess. I've been told it's a cool, creative way of giving you kind of a more, just a feeling of being here and kind of seeing what I'm working on or how I'm working on versus this really nice framed out blank wall behind me. Yeah, I have some lights and some other stuff around me that I may not be using for creating this video, but I'm going to be using for creating content for the executive coaching series that I provide. And some of the stuff that I write for the book, some of the stuff I write for my executive coaching service, as well as other stuff I work on, I'm going to bring it up here and let you go along for the ride. If you have comments, critiques, feedback, you like it, you hate it, let me know. That's why I'm here. This is, again, I haven't done this. Put myself out there, produced videos that people can just comment on and say, you're nuts, or that's awesome, or maybe you ought to think about this next time. So as we go through this, jump in. And I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to try and make it entertaining. I'm just sitting here at my desk, not really doing much other than talking with you. And some of this is going to be like that. I'm going to bounce ideas off you. Hey, I'm thinking about doing this. For example, I had this conversation with someone I coach. earlier. And it suddenly dawned on me that the words weren't making sense. And so it was making really hard to understand what priorities. We're really talking about digging into priorities. And just a simple shift of words, suddenly everything made sense. And that's actually true for most of the stuff that I've worked on, whether it's consulting or managing people or coaching people. The words we use are so important, and there's no one size fits all. The words I've used as a dad helping my son become the amazing young man he is aren't words I would use with clients, aren't words I might use with others. When I talk with his friends and listen to what they're doing and hopefully inspire them to do other things and get excited about the possibilities of life, it all comes down to the words we pick. And sometimes the meaning that we're trying to get across just doesn't come across in the words that we're told we're supposed to use. So we need to find other words. That was just one thing that came to mind as I'm talking here that I wanted to share. So when someone's looking back at you like, what are you saying? Maybe you need to pick different words to get the meaning across. It could be that simple. And I'm sure I'm going to say some things in here that you don't have any idea what I'm talking about. And that's okay. I'll try and explain it as we go along. If you have questions, post it, send me a message, whatever it is. I'll try to explain. If there's anything I can do to help, that's why I'm here. That's the sole purpose of this video series. And I don't know if this is going to last months, years. I'm starting it. Let's see where it goes. Perhaps if I run out of ideas, I'll stop and maybe go do something else. But I want to get good at this. I want to get great at this. I love talking and helping people. I'm looking at a camera lens right now. Hopefully there's people on the other side of that are watching this, that I'm helping with what I'm saying. And if that's true, then I've achieved it, even if it's just one person. So again, welcome. Thanks for showing up. Hope you and your friends or family are doing well. Take care. Now I'm going to put my glasses back on because I can't see anything without my glasses, let alone see what I need to do to turn off the camera.